Morning, Iowa Scotsman. I'm running just a tad late, and this is a second. There we go. Yeah, my girlfriend went to has a picnic at 1 o'clock, so I kind of thought that she wouldn't be out of the house by now, but she decided to leave early. So so this is I have planned the route, but I didn't plan to stream today until she left, and I looked at the time and went, oh, okay. Well, we'll see if I can pull this off. So we're at Pocono. We're at the Pocono Airport by Pocono Speedway, and so I'm gonna fly up the. We're flying on the eastern side of Pennsylvania, and I'm gonna get up to the northern part, and then my next stream after this one will be flying along the northern border of Pennsylvania. So that's what the plan is for today, anyhow. So I forgot there's maybe four airports, or maybe 5, something like that. So that's kind of what the plan is today. And make sure I got everything working here. Oops, that's not working. Okay, why is that not working? Let's look. Probably I didn't program it. Right index controller area. Oh yeah, they've got nothing going on there. Plane command. So for the last few days, I've been working with Chris Serio, and there we go. Okay.
Pitch hold already off.
Okay, I'm glad it is. I've been working with Chris Serio to try to improve the interaction with the valve index controllers. So one thing that was wrong is the animation of them wasn't working. So now if I push down on the thumbstick, you can see that moves down. If I push down on the X button, yes, that's true. So if I push down on the X button,
HUD view.
Whoops. Well, I didn't really want to do that.
Pitch hold on.
HUD view? I don't want HUD view.
HUD view.
Alrighty. Not sure why that happened. View. How about default? Oh, that's better. I'm not sure why that happened. That's, I'm just not sure. Unless, could be plane command did that. There's a possibility of that. So, we'll try not to do that again. But, so yeah, so I've been working with Chris on, get the animations working, and then the other thing is, let me go over here. So originally on the valve index controllers, this would just say like valve index, I think, or something like that. There was no differentiation between right and left, and now we have left index controller, right index controllers. So that got added because of the OpenXR implement option. It allows us to add that. So hopefully at a future version of X-Plane, that will will be not only on my plane but on everybody's plane if they're using an index controller. That's cool. So that's what I've been doing for the last couple of days, working back and forth with Chris, trying to get some of the stuff I just didn't understand how it worked, and now that I have a better understanding, it's kind of easier to implement it, and then when I have it working, then I can send him my files, and then in a future version, that can be implemented. So, and actually the left and the right, the index controllers have always been left and right, but they never were that way in X-Plane until right now. I mean, so that's kind of a cool thing that I right from when I first started using them, I kind of like went, why is it like this? So, and I never had a good understanding, and now I know how I can make that improve that. So, alrighty, I got to file this as a bug. So this X pad here, it doesn't highlight. So when you put your controller against it, you go over here, it does. But here, no, it doesn't highlight. You can grab it though. It is highlighted. So put you in the back. Hopefully you stayed there. Nope. Stay there. Okay, now you're gone. Not sure why that's true, but it is. So what else we got to do? So I got to get me some. I got to get some plugins in. What time is it? It's time to do something. So plugins. Let's get. We'll put X checklist in here. We'll put Fly with Lua, my sound script, macros, sound settings. We'll put that in there. So, seems like I got one more. Oh, yeah, Avatab. So get Avatab, put you in there. Toggle tablet. You seem a little monstrous. It looks a little better. So we'll put you in there. So what am I gonna do here? So probably I'll get the plane started up. I got some things I gotta get set up, but I can do that while I'm waiting for the airplane to warm up. So let's go ahead and
OBS sim sound.
it's OBS sim sound. So yeah, I'd say that's working.
Check. Mod mic in position.
Yeah, it is checked.
Check. OBS mod mic sound.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Check. OBS streaming.
Yep.
Check. Over toolkit windows.
Yeah.
Check. Fly with Lewis sounds script.
Yeah, just put it in there.
Check. AVI tab plugin.
Just did that.
Check. Rep weight and balance.
We'll do that right now. So we go to rep. Go weight and balance. Yeah, I'm gonna put 17 in here. $17.17, apply. Cool.
Check. Rep maintenance log.
Show maintenance report. Cylinder's okay. Okay. Looks like we're good.
Check. 2 brakes. Test and set. 3 fuel selector. both.
Something I noticed is
Or
the
fuel
fuel
shut-off
selector
valve.
here. It's not.
On.
It's hard
In.
to tell that it's actually
6 beacon.
highlighted. That's obvious. This one here is not. So I'm not sure why that's true. Sorry, beacon.
On. 7 avionics switch.
They're off.
Off. 8 master switch. On. 9 throttle. Open 1/4 inch. 10 mixture. Idle cut off. A auxiliary pump. On. B mixture. Rich until 3 to 5 GPH then cut off. C auxiliary pump. Off. 12 starter.
Clear prop.
Engage. 1 ignition switch. Start. 2 mixture, at engine start. Rich. 3 engine. RPM 1000 RPM. 4 oil pressure. Check.
So right now
5 mixture.
I have a volts
Lean
indication,
max.
which
6 flaps.
if I'm at 1,000
Retract.
RPM, that shouldn't
7
be true.
avionics.
So I have to turn the alternator off, and then back on, then it goes out. Not sure why that's doing that, but it is. And if I don't do that right then, I need to add that to my checklist. So if I don't do it right then, if I do it after I turn the avionics on, then Rep is very unhappy with me. So
On. 8 instruments.
8 instruments. Okay, so we're we're letting the plane warm up. Let me get some airports dialed in here. So KMPO, Pocono, KAVP, whoops, KAVP. Whoops, there's Scranton. N30. I may pass on that one. That's like 1,800 feet. That's pretty short. well, we'll see how this goes. I wonder if I did something wrong. N93. N27. Let's see how that goes. So I got the airports in here. So I'll put Avatab out of the way. But what I need to do is make sure elevation's 1916, so gotta go up a little bit. $19.16, so that looks right. Pick you up out of the way. Like that needs to go over a little bit. All right, that's good. So
Set. 1 brakes.
So I think I'm good. So I'm gonna dial in my flight plan. So KAVP. Whoops. What's KA? Kind of messed up a little bit there. And P, look there. And then this guy, N30. Yeah, we may fly over this one. We'll take a look, but that's looking pretty small. So 9N3. Didn't seem to like that. Not sure why. Nine and 3, that's what it says. And I put it in the Avatab and it seemed to be happy. MN. Yeah, seems filled. Just seemed a little weird the way it acted. So the last one is N27. LMN. Okay. Well, that's all set. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, that's like 1,800 feet. We'll have to look at that one. Says it's asphalt, so we'll have to look at that. Alrighty. Say active runway.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf arriving and departing runway 31.
Okay. So, let's go over to the map. See where we are and where we gotta go. Ain't a lot of taxiways here. Hardly any. So we gotta get to 3-1. So basically go find ourselves a runway and back taxi on it to the end of 3-1. That's really weird looking. When you look at the shorter runway, it looks wider than this one. Maybe it's just an optical illusion, but it sure looks that way. So, alrighty. So we don't need permission to taxi. We got the taxi lights on and beacons on. Airplane's warmed up. We got fuel. I guess we can move. Like I got to do a. Yeah, I can go this way. I think. Step on the brake a little bit. Come on. Well, looks like I gotta hang a left here. I don't see anybody here. Yeah, I gotta hang another left down here. Try not to stay on here too long. There we go. Alrighty. Could have I come over that way? Yeah, I suppose I could have. Let me look at that. I mean, that don't even look like that is a taxiway, I guess, but No markings, no nothing. So looks like this airport needs some work. Wow. Alrighty, we'll get down to the end of this thing here. Whoop. Let me pull back on the power a bit. There a turnaround over here? Yeah, it looks like there is. Yeah, let me go wide and get her turned around here. I will stop right here. Put the strobes on, navs on, landing on. Check for trim. Everything looks okay. Give it enough power to get this thing to turn right here. And we got to be on a heading of 320. So we're going to be pretty close to course heading when we take off. Okay. Like we should be able to fly. Like we got some trees at the end of the runway here. A pretty big building there. Okay, next airport's 18 miles away. We're clear of train, so I'm a full power back about 2200. So, KAVP. Okay, we'll spare Stratton. Oh, looks like we got a... says we got a tower, so... that'll be fun. Yeah. The elevation is 960, so 1900 will be the pattern. So because it's got a tower, I'll have to get permission to land. And I'll just stay inbound to land, and when I'm on the downwind, I'll request a touch and go. The rest of these airports, I won't have to do that, so they don't have a tower. So. Kind of hoping I was going to be up over the clouds. Looks like I am. Yeah, it redid all the settings for my VR controllers, and when I was playing around, so I wasn't sure if I had everything like reset, so they'd actually work. But it seems like they're working okay. So, alrighty, we'll put altitude hold on at 3,000. So. Set COM1 standby 120.10.
COM1 standby set to 120.1.
Okay. So pilot's weight GC thinks that's a tower, so that's good. Yeah, so we're flying over the, there's many parts of Pennsylvania that are really, really wooded. And this is one of them, so. So when I get 10 miles out, I'll call, I'll switch to the tower frequency, and I'll find out what the active runway is, so. So far I've been fairly happy with the VR performance in 12.06 Beta 6. But in general, it seems to be, I'm pretty happy with it on my system, so. But running a pretty beefy system, so it probably had some influence over it. So. So we're 10 miles away, so I'll flip the frequency. Say weather.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf weather at Kilo Alpha Victor Papa is few clouds. Visibility is 10 miles, winds are 041 at 9 knots, gusts to 22 knots, cloud coverage is 3,400, few clouds. Current altimeter is 3018. Temperature 21°.12.
Say active runway.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf arriving and departing runway 04.
Okay. So it says it's 6.7 miles, so I assume it's after that ridge in the valley. If it's 900 feet, it ain't up on one of these mountains, so. One of the other airports is. So that's the one with the really short runway. But I'll give it a once over. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I can do a good enough approach. If I can't, just do a go around and say, well, we didn't get this done today, so. Alrighty, I'm going to take off the autopilot. Pull power back a bit here. So it's 4 miles away. So this may be quite entertaining. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf inbound to land. Runway 04.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, good morning. Altimeter is 3018, enter pattern on a left downwind for runway 04, pattern altitude is 2,000 feet. Call downwind.
Enter pattern on a left downwind for runway 04, pattern altitude 2,000 feet, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Okay, so pattern's 2,000, I'm at around 2,400. I am trying to get the plane trimmed up here. So we got a runway that's 7,000 feet long, so you would think that shouldn't be too hard to find, but so far I haven't found it. 3 miles away, pretty much straight in front of me, so I'm thinking it's right there in the clearing, but looks like there is a bunch of trees. So, could be fun. Still descending. I've got way too much airspeed, so I assume it's over there. Yeah. Alrighty. So runway 04. Yep, that's it. So, which one is that? Let me go like this. Okay, I'm guessing. Okay. Getting just a little bit low here. Yep, that's 2-2 there. So downwind will be right over here. I'm a little bit low, not bad though. So I have 04 dialed in my heading bug, and as I turn like this, the heading bug is going to be in the bottom. So that lets me know that I am lined up on the right runway. Quick double check of the compass to make sure that everything is correct. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf downwind runway 04.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf call turning final for runway 04.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf request touch and go.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf winds are 041 at 9 knots, gusts to 22 knots, cleared for the option runway 04.
Cleared touch and go runway 04 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
900 feet. Okay, end of runway. Go back on the power. I'm going to do about 1700. 1 notch of flaps. Alrighty. Gonna turn base. Second notch of flaps. Letting the plane descend. Not too steep on the turn. Whoa. Alrighty. Runway is right there. I was a little bit too close to the runway. I got 2 notches of flaps in. We'll be okay. Got trees right at the end of the runway here. Not at the end, at the beginning of the runway. So I got to clear them. But it's a 7,000 foot runway, so it shouldn't be no big deal here. Doing about 70 knots. No displaced threshold. Runway 4. I'm gonna ride in with this power because it's gusty, and I want to make sure I don't get too slow until I get close to the surface of this runway. Ooh, I think I did a bounce. Pretty sure I did a bounce. Okay, let's go fly. Okay, weather.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf weather at Kilo Alpha Victor Papa is few clouds. Visibility is 10 miles, winds are 041 at 9 knots, gusts to 22 knots, cloud coverage is 3,400, few clouds. Current altimeter is 3018. Temperature 21
So the winds were 041. So in other words, the winds were pretty much right down the runway, but they were gusting. So I chose to bring in a little bit more airspeed, and actually probably I brought in a little bit too much airspeed because I wanted to be, before I got on the ground, before I touched, I wanted to make sure that I was carrying enough speed, but I carried a little bit too much. Need to be on a heading of 75. And that's why I bounced. I hadn't bled off enough airspeed by the time the wheels touched the ground. So it touched the ground and says, "Hey, you're still flying." So basically, it flew for just a little bit more before they touched again. So, but at the second time it landed. So 21 miles to the next airport. Oh yeah, this is the fun one. Well, that'll be kind of interesting. Yeah, this is at 1,300 feet, so I assume it's up in the mountains. So we'll. What are you doing? Something seems wrong to me. I'm gonna put it on altitude hold and level off right here. Let's say weather.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf weather at Kilo Alpha Victor Papa is few clouds. Visibility is 10 miles, winds are 041 at 9 knots, gusts to 22 knots, cloud coverage is 3,400, few clouds. Current altimeter is 3018. Temperature 21°.12.
$3018. Set altimeter 3018.
Altimeter 3018.
When I was playing around a little bit, I looked and I seen this highlighted, and I thought I spun it, and I actually did. So it looks like I actually turned it down. So we're okay. We're at 3,000 feet, but I wanted to make sure that I got a new altimeter reading so I could reset the altimeter. So okay, I feel a little better now. Having your altimeter off by 500 feet when you're gonna go try to land on a very short runway is probably not a recipe for success. Alrighty. Yeah, this guy's got to be up on a plateau someplace. Cherry red. Yeah, that says mountains. So 1,800. So it's 2,000 feet. So or a little less, but probably is doable. To see what the approach is. If the approach is okay, it'll be fine, but If there's like trees right at the beginning of it or at the end, either one, you know, that probably will be something I may not want to try today. Yeah, so you're too much in RPM, so you pull it back a little bit, and then the airspeed drops a little bit, then the RPMs drop more. You're sitting there kind of chasing it. So, alrighty, what do we got? We got nothing. We got nothing. So there's no ATC frequency, so there's not even a C-tap here. We'll look at this. I think that's all I'm gonna do. So it's 18 and 36. No weather information, so we took off on a 4, so 36. So 36 is north. So that'd probably be the runway we would want to land on. I'm just thinking it might not be a good idea. But I want to at least look at it. And be ready if I actually choose to land there. Yeah, normally when I plan these flights, I look at them a little closer. I would have thought that if I looked at it and it says it was 2,000 feet, I would have went, well, that's kind of like not good. So, because normally I wouldn't pick one more than maybe 3,500. Hello, Captain Bombasso. How are you doing? I'm approaching a runway, an airport about 10 miles out that's 1,800 foot runway. And the elevation is 1,350 feet. So I'm not so sure if I'm actually going to attempt this or not. I'm still trying to figure out why I thought this would be a good airport to be on my flight plan. So far I'm drawing a blank. It's probably possible. Trying to think the shortest runway I've actually did a touch and go on. I'm thinking I've probably done one on about that length, but lots of things have to be right. You can't be landing halfway down that runway and expect to do a touch and go. It's just not going to happen. So it also doesn't have any CTAP. So let's look. Yeah, it does say it has a Unicom. All right. Oh, okay, okay. So, let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see if this works. Say active runway for November 30.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf arriving and departing runway 18.
Really? Say weather for November 30.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf weather at Kilo November 30 is clear. Visibility is unrestricted. Altimeter is 3018 at Wilkes-Barre Scranton International. Temperature 0 dew point 0.
Okay, we're 5 miles out, I guess. Go see what we can find. So pattern's gonna be 2,300 feet, so I might as well stay where I am. Five miles out. This may be a bit of a challenge to see. Hey, afternoon, how are you doing? Glad you had a chance to catch my stream. I'm looking for an airport that is 1,800 feet long, and it's at 1,300 feet of elevation. And 3 miles to the right of me, to the left of me. I did see that. Thank you so much for the follow. Where could this airport possibly be? 2.6 miles out. I'm at 2,600 feet, so I'm right pretty close to pattern altitude. 2.3. Well, at least my weather's a little better than yours was. Where, oh where? Oh yeah, I enjoy VFR. 1 mile. I gotta be over top of this thing. Oh, there it is. There it is. Does it look right? Not really. Is that an airport? Yep. Oh, it looks entertaining. Woohoo! Alrighty, we're landing on 1.8. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing great. So let me give me some more power here. Yeah, we're doing great. Oh yeah, this is gonna be entertaining. This will be spicy. It's gonna be spicy. So, looking okay? Alright, that's the end of the runway. Put first notch of flaps out. I think I'm a little low. Or maybe a lot low. Give it some more power. See what I can do here. Second notch of flaps. Whoop, overshot it. That didn't go very well at all. Oh yeah. Yeah, I recognized it, but oh, okay. Hmm. Either too high or too low. And the first time I was not only too low, but I was too slow, so. That is a spicy one now. So deceiving. I'm done. Okay, should be on a heading of 292. Yeah, so the last one was okay, but I was a little bit too high, and then I was kind of diving in, so there was no way I could get rid of the airspeed and to do a touch and go. So, but it was a much better approach, so that's a plus. So next airport's 22 miles out, but I wanted to really challenge myself and kind of do a bit of slow flight in the wrong place. So and fully like feel the plane. I mean, you could feel it. You know, you could hear the snow horn come on, And the plane's not going to stall right then, you know, so you got to relieve a little bit of pressure, you know, and I had the RPM, I thought I had the RPM up high enough. I had it around 1800, so I thought that was good enough, but evidently not. Say weather at November 30.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf weather at Kilo November 30 is clear. Visibility is unrestricted. Altimeter is 3018 at Wilkes-Barre Scranton International. Temperature 0 dew point 0.
Say winds at November 30.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf Cherry Ridge.
Because I'm kind of curious what the winds were there. Oh. The Beta 6 one? The Beta 6 was an emergency fix for, they had a very bad problem with AMD GPUs. Basically on Beta 5, they'd almost 100% of the time they would crash the desktop. so it was an emergency fix. So. Unless there's a newer one, but I don't think so. Because I was on Beta 5 and Beta 6 come out within a day. Nine. Oh, okay. Well, this one's a little bit longer. Hopefully it won't be this bad. So this one here is 2,500 feet. So. Been for the last few days I was working with Chris Serio to when using the OpenXR option to get my valve index controllers to kind of work a little bit better, and so I was able to fix the animation on it because the animation was wrong. So if I push down on my thumbstick, the X button would go down. so it took me a little while to kind of figure out like what the heck was wrong, and I got that fixed. And then ever since I've had my index controllers with X-Plane, it just says valve lighthouse, and it doesn't let you know whether it's the right one or the left one. So with the OpenXR option now, I was able to have two different joy files, one for left, one for right. So now I can tell the difference between my left one and my right one. So no windmill spinning. What is up with that? That's disappointing. Is it not windy? Huh. I've seen them spin before, but I don't know about these windmills, so. And I'm using like X World, so whether that's relevant, I don't know. Okay, so we got a Unicom. Okay. Set COM1 standby 122.70.
COM1 standby on 120.1.
Well, that's not what I said. Set COM1 standby 122.70.
COM1 standby set to 122.7.
Well, that's closer. Say active runway for 9 November 3.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf arriving and departing runway 04.
Okay. Say weather for 9 November 3.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf weather at Kilo 9 November 3 is clear. Visibility is 10 miles, winds are 041 at 11 knots, gusts to 16 knots, cloud coverage is clear. Current altimeter is 3017. Temperature 23°.11.
Okay, 9 miles out. Yeah, this one's like right down the runway, so it shouldn't be too bad, but we'll find out. So elevation's 1,200 feet. And the runway's 2,500 feet long. So 1,200 feet, so my pattern should be at 2,200 feet. I wonder, am I back on Detroit? I would say I'm not. Nope, I'm New York. What highway are we over? Like a 4-lane highway. Huh. Doesn't really say. Okay, 4 miles out. Gonna get rid of the autopilot. Start looking for an airport. So get the plane slowed down a little bit. Three miles to the airport, huh? Wow. .8. It's supposed to be to my right a little bit. Can't say it's obvious. So I'm at 3,000 feet, so pattern should be about 2,200. Is that it right there? Yeah, I guess it is. Ooh, another fun one. Okay. Okay, so if I'm on 04, got trees at the end. Not a lot, just some. Okay. So pattern's supposed to be at 2,200. I'm at 25. your flaps. Turn on base. Turn around final. Much better approach. A little high though. 1200. Ooh, that was a bad stutter. That wasn't too bad. Okay, got to be a heading of 298. So we'll climb out here a little bit and then turn to my left. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that one. That's short though. And there's like that great big tree. I was like, okay, climb, climb, climb. All right. And then I had a monstrous stutter right during the landing. That always helps. So 32 miles to the last airport. Yeah, no, I seen that one in the headset. I went, where the hell did that come from? I mean, because generally, I mean, the thing's performing really nice, so it's like, really? Why? So, I was having problems a couple of days ago, maybe 3. I was getting these base station errors, and I had no idea what it was. I tried to find out the logs related to it, but I could never, I couldn't find anything in any log I looked at. I couldn't find anything that made any sense. So, so I looked at my at the channels on my base stations, and I had one that was 1, another one that was 2, and then the third one was 5. And I went, well, wonder if that matters. So I changed the one that was 5 to 3. And I haven't had another one, so I'm not so sure if that had an influence or not. But I just haven't had that kind of errors. So, I mean, there was one day I started my stream, and I had one before I even thought about getting the stream started, and then another one as I'm starting getting ready to start the stream. I'm like, this is not going to be good. So, but I didn't get another one. So. Yeah, and I've got like GPU frame times right now over this area, like we'll say between 10 and 13. So I don't know what else gonna need to do. So. So the clock says gonna be 17 minutes, about 17 and a half minutes to get there. So. What the heck was that? What just happened? Oh, this is bad. Oh, I got no, my yoke decided it's gonna quit. We're going in, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm not sure what happened. I think my yoke disconnected. This is gonna be bad. Yeah, like my... well, I don't have an answer for this. Yeah, you got to see it crash. Yeah, I know I crashed. This is bad. What the heck happened? Let's go look. I got no answers. Got one more thing to check. It isn't my controls. I was thinking I had a... No, I don't want a new flight. I just want to continue. What was that? So for some reason, I can't turn off the avionics. I don't know why. Well, the engine ain't running. Oh well. I'll figure this out offline. I got no idea what happened. No idea whatsoever. Yeah, 'cause it was like I didn't have any controls. So my gut is telling me that, rep kind of, I did something and broke the airplane. That's what I think it is, but the crazy part is right now is I can't turn off the avionics. Oh well, I'm gonna call it. That was exciting. Sorry for the crash, guys. It wasn't intentional. So we'll have to. I'll probably restart from, since we didn't make it to the last airport. I'll restart the next stream. I'll restart from the last airport that I did a touch and go at. So yeah, I had never experienced that. I'm like, because when I looked at the I looked at my at the thing for my rudder pedals. I mean, they're all the way to the top, and I'm like, how can both of them be at the top? Because it's rudder pedals. so it's kind of like, okay, well, if the ones, let me get my controller. So this one here is going to be up, and this one here is going to be down, but they weren't. They were all at the top, and I'm like, well, I've never seen that before, so no idea what happened there. So we'll do some investigating and see if the log shows anything. I'm also curious if Rep actually had a problem, or maybe it was just an X-Plane thing. But I checked my controls, and they all seemed to work. So it wasn't like a USB disconnect. It had to be something else. All right, catch you guys later. If you enjoy this content, please click on the follow button. Normally it's not quite as exciting as it was in the last few minutes, but I don't know. I'll be streaming in a couple of days probably. So thanks all. Thanks Ira Scotsman, Captain Benbasso, and Sir Ropey. Thank you all for stopping by. It's always a lot of fun when I can get some interaction with Chad. It makes my day. So see you later. Bye bye.